Good evening. You're watching WION Fineprint. I'm Molly Gambhir. First to Belarus, where in a surprise move, the President Alexander Lukashenko has announced that presidential elections will be held after the country adopts a new constitution. The statement comes after the leader faced massive protests following the recent presidential elections. Lukashenko has been facing those protests and the pressure. After those election results were declared, demonstrators alleged the elections were rigged. The leader had earlier said that no new election would be held. Lukashenko was earlier heckled by workers during a visit to a factory as anger mounted over the disputed re-election. Take a listen in.
Если кто-то не хочет работать и хочет уйти, никто никого не будет гнобить, никто не будет никого давить. Пожалуйста, с завтрашнего дня или сегодняшнего ворота открыты. Извините за мою непопулярную эту фразу. Но время такое, когда надо говорить честно. Спасибо, я сказал все, можете кричать, уходи.
Верните наши голоса!
Lukashenko, before the announcement, had indicated that he will be willing to share power and make changes to the constitution. He also said that work was already underway on possible changes which could be made to the constitution. But at the same time, he had earlier also said that he would not be willing to make any far-reaching changes to the country's constitution in spite of the pressure that was being exerted by the protesters. But his announcement now on the presidential elections clearly indicating that Alexander Lukashenko has buckled under both domestic and international pressure. This change in stance coming at a time when the opposition leader Svetlana Tikhanovskaya came out with a video message saying that she is ready to lead Belarus. The opposition challenger had earlier fled to Lithuania amid the crackdown on the election protesters, calling for the creation of a legal mechanism to ensure fair presidential elections. Tikhanovskaya said it was essential to make the most of the momentum generated by the protests.
Я готова принять на себя ответственность и выступить в этот период в качестве национального лидера. С тем, чтобы страна успокоилась, вошла в нормальный ритм. Чтобы мы освободили всех политзаключенных и в кратчайшие сроки подготовили законодательную базу и условия для организации новых президентских выборов. Реальных, честных и прозрачных выборов, которые будут безоговорочно приняты мировым сообществом.
Fresh protests took place in Belarus on Monday, just a day after the country witnessed its biggest protest over the weekend. Protesters gathered outside several factories and the headquarters of the state television in Minsk, following a call from the Belarus opposition for a general strike. Yesterday, an anti-government rally began near Victory Park in the capital of Minsk, with crowds carrying flags and banners marching to the Independence Square. These mass protests dwarfed a pro-government rally led by the President Lukashenko. The rival rallies took place after Russia agreed to provide security assistance in the case of external military threats to Belarus.